You play too close to the heights in the middle of the night. Well, the black is white, you be losing all sight, you be free falling. Upright, upright. You play too close to the heights in the middle of the night. Well, the black is white, you be losing all sight, you be free falling. Caught up in counting all the kisses been kissed. What's that dimension will it always persist? Trying to find all the things you dislike, but only to find that your emotions are right.
Good afternoon, one and all. I'm Anthony Hudson. This is a vital match between the Falcons and the Swans. One side is in the top four, while the other is looking to push up into it. These two will be throwing everything at each other. The players are ready to charge onto the ground. Daniel Harford is with me. Hello, Harf. What can we expect from this match?
Good to be here, Hutto. I'm going with the Swans. They're a disciplined side and they all play their role. The top-end talent helps, obviously, but they're very much system-based and very well coached.
Okay then, thanks, Harf. The two captains are in the middle. Time for the coin toss. It's second up against seventh, and the players are ready to rip in. Here we go. Keogh wins the first hit out. Bytel, you have to be tough to play this game. No way through there, and they'll reset. Good ruck work. McAuliffe, clever kick. Dammersmith accepted the invitation. Thompson, Kennedy takes the short option. Well played. The Falcons can build something here. Viney wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Plays on. Gentile goes for home. He doesn't miss many, and that is no exception.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Falcons picking up where they left off last week. Good ruck work by Tell. Trudgeon. He's got support. Kennedy. That's not like him. Poor hands there. Trudgeon going at his first, and he's got it.
Well, they make no secret of the fact they set themselves to start well, and they've certainly done that today.
The Swans have been slow out of the blocks. Hayes Brown with a deft tap. Sonzi, the midfield battle so important. Sims takes a beauty.
They should be on the board with a goal.
Looking to pull one back, and that's exactly what he's done. Well played.
A contested mark and goal, exactly what the doctor ordered.
One kick game again. Keogh smashes it out of there. Gentile, big tackle laid. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Hayes Brown showing his skills. Sonzi hits the deck. Missed opportunity. Ryan. Kennedy wins it back. Can he find a teammate? In no man's land. He stopped in his tracks. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Hayes Brown got his palm to it. The Falcons have denied them the corridor. On the non-preferred, He didn't break stride. Gentile in the right spot, picking their way through. Allison in the pocket and can shoot for goal.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
Goes for the check side. Yes, that is so skillful.
The Falcons have had a great start. Their energy is terrific. They're moving the ball well and hitting the scoreboard.
The Falcons were underdogs coming in, but they look anything but in the early going. Gentile leading from the front. The tackle slips high, free kick. They're on point so far. Mason has found some space. His field kicking is normally first rate. It's not a fair fight. Ball up, the defenders will need to be on guard. The two big men do battle. It's a tough game. No leniency from the umpire there.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
The Swans looking shaky early. Full. Johnson. That's almost worth a kick. Algier. They need this, but the moment gets the better of him.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there, and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Thompson brings it back in. He's off. Gives it everything. Collier read that one right off the boot. What's he got on offer? Good-looking kick. McAuliffe. This is a big opportunity. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
An early goal always settles the nerves and boosts your confidence.
The Swans have pulled it back to 5 points. Keogh got his palm to it. Vital, he's lost it. Gentile needs a good decision. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Keogh wins it. Gentile got to get it forward now. Gets the kick away. Waitman, he's taken a beauty.
That was great use of the body. He's so hard to beat in those situations.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
They'll need to clamp down on him. He'll torch him if they keep giving him that sort of space.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Full has got loose. Keen to get the ball moving. Elnua, Kazitsky manages to get off a handball. Good build-up. Sonzi in the centre square. Searching kick. Ryan working hard and being rewarded.
So a shot after the siren to give them some momentum.
This would be a timely goal. The kick's a bit wonky, but it doesn't matter. It's a goal.
2 contested grabs and 2 goals for him now. He could be in for a huge day.
Quarter time and nothing to split the sides so far. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
We're all square, and that's a fair reflection of how this match has unfolded so far. There's nothing much separating the sides on the stat sheet. Both midfields will be striving to get first use out of the middle, but they look evenly matched. It might be more a question of efficiency.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. The big men fly. Vital, advantage paid. No arguments there. He'll pump them into attack once more. Trudgeon has it within range. He will surely make this count.
Straight in front, should not miss.
For a flying start to the term, it's online. He's drilled it.
They've hit the front for the first time today. Can they go on with it now?
The Falcons are really taking it to them today. Hayes Brown wins the tap. McAuliffe, Sonzi. Through the centre square he goes. This might be travelling out on the full. No, it's scraped in for a behind.
I'll back him in to make amends for that if he gets a chance. Unusual to see him miss from there.
He's off. Neat little stab kick. Smith. That's good work rate. Wanting to get on with the job. He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
The Swans in front now. Keogh showing his skills. Vitale, Gentile with time, under pressure. This is promising. The Falcons are good with their hands. Boot, ball, goal!
On the board with his first, that'll boost his confidence.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Keogh has got on top. Gentile, Vitale, can he hit a target? Mason is hard to beat one-on-one. The Falcons look well drilled. Kennedy is the man on the spot and he's marked.
He's having a terrific match, ranking highly for clearances, contested possessions and inside 50s.
In towards goal. He's made the goal umpire work too much, in fact.
You've got to take the positive. Perhaps they can turn that into a 7-point play.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Delivers a long ball. No one can mark. Carigliano. They have absolutely spifflicated him. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Hayes Brown gets his hand to it. McAuliffe. Rasso. Dangerous to leave on his own. Turned over. Throws it on the boot. Trudgeon outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Mason. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. Careful ball movement. He's hit up the lead. What's he got on offer? Normally delivers. Smith couldn't mark. Full. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Keogh wins it. Walker. Brommel. Hasn't seen a lot of it. The kick is precise. Well done. Runs towards goal and slams it through for a 6-pointer.
It eases the pressure on the forwards when you have midfielders chipping in.
The Falcons are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. Keogh has probably got the points at this stage. Brommel. And we will do it all again. Keogh has had his measure today. Walker goes long. Gray tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Mason, almost an accidental intercept. Good penetration on the kick. Sturgis doing what he does best. George, can he be the fire starter? Yassine, bad error there. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Waitman, all alone in the centre square. Lefroy, marks. That's hard to stop. Mason, the sprint is on. Brommel, hunting the footy. Gray, with the smother. Maybe that can lift them. Drop punt, and he has put it away.
The Swans are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
The Falcons have well and truly got the jump now. Keogh looking for territory. Gentile. Sonzi with a clumsy tackle has conceded a free kick. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. George has charged into space. Sims can go back and shoot at goal.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
Big chance here. They need it, but he's missed.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Smith can keep it moving. Din Tenasante has time and space. Kicks to centre wing. Guiney spoils. Johnson. His field kicking is normally first rate. Lace out. Great footy. That's a useful ball. Sims. Too big, too strong, too good.
That's 3 contested marks he's taken now.
For a boost just before the break. This is very close. It's a behind.
They're within striking distance, but they need to make the most of their shots on goal.
The Falcons didn't get off to a great start, but they've righted the ship and will be confident of going on with the job. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Falcons are in fine form in the contest and also on the outside. The runners are complementing the ball winners beautifully, and they are a very well-oiled machine where every player understands and executes their role. Some of their clearance to score work has been sublime.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. The big men fly. Gentile. They cannot keep him quiet. Collier thwarts them again. Can he find a teammate? George couldn't hold it under pressure. Comes free in the tackle. Vital. They're a big chance here. Din Tenasante read it well and claims the mark. Brommel can run and carry. Allison does the crumbing. He's got another one.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Swans are in danger of being run over. The big men fly. Gentile, Vital, they can smell victory. Ryan wins it back. He's been set a task. McAuliffe, it's in good hands now. He struck it well. It's a goal.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
The Swans haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Hayes Brown with a deft tap. Here's a chance to get it forward. Can he impose himself on the match? Full. Out of the congestion. I think he called for that. Gentile in the thick of it as ever. McAuliffe intercepts. Sims, you have to be tough to play this game. The umpire will have it. Hayes Brown with a deft tap. They have a good understanding, those two. He lost his radar there.
Great pressure and ultimately rewarded.
Thompson works hard to present. Vital had his name written all over it. Sante got to the right position and hung on. The Swans have been caught napping.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
There goes the shot, and that is a shank. A disappointing result. A chance to clear now. It's a dreadful mistake. Off he goes. They can't catch him. Searching kick. Carigliano bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
The Falcons with a steadying goal. Hayes Brown palms it down. Managed to get out despite the tackle. He's stopped in his tracks. Gets a kick away. George picks off the pass. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
He continues to reel in contested marks, and it's not just physical strength. He judges the ball in flight so well.
That's close. He liked it off the boot, and now he likes it more.
They've looked to the likely source to provide a spark, and he's done just that.
If they can get the next one, it'll be on. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Vital, Sante continues to rule the skies. They're playing with purpose and poise. Carigliano, Collier chops it off. Quality delivery by foot. He's got an option in the centre square. Elgar wins the contest hands down. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. Sims drops into the hole and marks. Into the pocket he goes. Hayes Brown. No one's gone near him, and he could make them pay.
I reckon someone got caught ball watching then. You've got to be switched on at all times.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
He managed to find some space, and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
The Swans having a good patch. Keogh with a deft tap. Vital, he'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. Gentile running in support. It looks a well-oiled forward line.
He could put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
They've given up the pass too. This would be a welcome steadier, and that's a classy finish.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Falcons really needed that goal just to settle things down. Hayes Brown got his palm to it. Sonzi provides some run. Pulls the trigger, perhaps prematurely. It's a behind.
Always unlikely from there, but he is capable.
Thompson tasked with the kick in. Smith has found some space. Can he hit a target? Short passing in the back line is risky business, and that's why.
He's batting at 100% so far.
This would be a timely goal. The kick's a bit wonky, too wonky. It's a behind.
A great opportunity to make some inroads goes to waste.
Three-quarter time and an upset is brewing. How's your tipping going? Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
The Falcons have put in a strong performance so far. There's still a long way to go, of course, but they've laid down a template for how they can beat this side. They've come in well prepared and are playing a disciplined brand of footy that sees them in this contest up to their eyeballs.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again. The big men fly. Farms it out. Sonzi with time. Drives it deep. Full. Commands the footy.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Struck it well. No problems there.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
The Swans were after the first, and they've got it. The two big men do battle. Sonzi bursts through the middle. He'll kick this. In he goes, and he has delivered.
That's two. He's causing them plenty of headaches down there.
The Swans are back in business. Keogh has rucked tirelessly. Gentile, sloppy hands, and they've turned it over. Sturgis is calm in a crisis. No one deserves to lose. It's been a tremendous contest. Keogh has got on top. Brommel, McAuliffe gives away a free for a high tackle. Good kick. That's generous, and this could hurt the other way. That might attract a pack. Sims is so strong one-on-one. In he goes. In no hurry here. Full has got loose. Can he finish it off?
I'll be back in front if he can nail it.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
The Swans back in front. Can they stay there? Hayes Brown palms it down. In the middle, Sonzi takes them on. Sims is a beacon in that forward line.
Forwards dream of these shots.
Leans back and drills it.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
The Swans with a bit of breathing space now. Big clearance to win here. Sonzi. It's no place for the faint-hearted. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. The Falcons will have one eye on the clock. The two big men do battle. Sonzi. Elgar. Great hands there.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
That could be the decisive goal in the match. They've got the margin out beyond 2 kicks.
It's a handy buffer they've established. Keogh has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Vital, trudging. Through the centre square he goes. Din Tenasante has it within range.
He'll fancy his chances.
They really need this, and he delivers.
Marks inside 50 are worth their weight in gold when you go back and convert the goal.
It's an understatement to say they needed that one. Rucks go at it. Gentile, Vital, what a hand pass. Keogh, he's so good in close. Trudgeon. It wasn't the best kick, and we'll have a throw in. Hayes Brown punches it out of the ruck. It'll be tossed in the pocket. Hayes Brown, the winner there. The umpire will toss it back in once more. The two big men do battle. Gentile has brought his own ball. He's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
Their efficiency in front of the sticks has arguably kept them in this game.
The Swans haven't put this to bed yet. Punch clear. Sonzi. It's a high ball. Sims appreciates that delivery.
No way back for them if this goes through.
The Swans will win.
Surely that's shut the gate on them.
The Swans have got it now unless they do something silly. Keogh smashes it out of there. Vitale. Dammersmith, you asked for it, you got it. We're into the dying stages of what has been an epic. Hayes Brown showing his skills. Sonzi, full, is the man on the spot and he's marked.
Must kick goal in a close match.
This might be travelling out on the full. No, it's scraped in for a behind.
I think he was committed to taking a shot before he even received the footy.
The Swans frank their position in the top four. Is this their year? What a match that was, Half. What did you make of it?
What a game of football. We saw a number of lead changes and momentum shifts. The standard of play was very high, and I think everyone's leaving with a feeling of having been thoroughly entertained. If only all matches were this engrossing.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the day, Half. That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed the action. It's bye for now.